Hey boos, in this video I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. Oh, hell no.
Hi guys, it's Yoni and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about this video that went viral and it was all over social media and it was very, very triggering. This video is going to be triggering you guys. So if you are not in a good space emotionally, please, I beg you, click off the video. Moving forward, I'm assuming that you can handle this because this video is very triggering. This black man claims that black women only want to look like Barbies, and he claims that he would just rather get the real thing by dating white women.
You look on video, niggas pants all the way down their knees, and you got the baddest bitch on them. All that damn blonde weave looking stupid. I ain't gonna lie, I hate half of these whores in America, dog. I really do. I love black women, but I can't stand that ratchet shit. It has its time. It has its place. We laugh at it every once in a while. But once you make it the norm, nah, it's an issue. Now it's an issue. Yeah. Everybody want to be fake, all this Barbie doll shit. Wearing these fucking airplane eyelashes. Like goddamn Dumbo ears on top of your damn eyes. I mean, all that is so stupid. And then you get mad when the black man go to a white woman. But everything you trying to put on yourself is from a white woman. Oh, so why would a black man want something that's imitation? Why would a black man want imitation when they can have the real thing? And not only that, the real thing has a better attitude than you. So I'm just like...
Oh my God!
I'm just like, it don't make sense.
This is hot take,
dog.
Man.
You ain't.
I'm sweating,
dog. You ain't never hear nobody get on Serena or Eve by getting them white men.
Yeah.
Let Denzel Washington walk on TV with a white woman smiling, and you see all of the feedback he get.
Yeah.
You'll see all the love he get.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody say nothing about Serena. I seen one video, one dude stole her purse. The cracker ain't even run after her. She running after him. He's still in the restaurant eating. Did you see that?
So I know you guys were probably triggered by that video. I was triggered. This world that we live in, it's not going to steal my joy. And I'm going to be happy. I'm going to choose to be happy. I'm not going to allow this world and people and their opinions and their stereotypes, they're not going to bring me down. I'm always going to be that light. I'm always going to give a smile, and I'm always going to educate people on the truth. Of course, in order for black men to justify why they date out of the race, they always have to use a rebuttal that always leads back to black women as to why they date out of the race. They can't just say it's love. They have to always reference a black woman.
I saw a black woman and she literally said, "Why do y'all hate black women so much?" And before I even go into it, I want to keep this as short as possible this time. Before I even go into it, I want to say that you are only jealous of someone you can never be like. Like if someone is out of your reach, that can be financially, socially, economically, visually, ethnically. It can have so many reasons. If somebody is out of your reach for you, you always react with jealousy. Sometimes consciously and sometimes subconsciously. But it's always a point of, I wish I was that person. I wish I had that person's money, car, house, face, body, eyes, ears, character, whatever. Jealousy always comes from a point of not being able to be like the person the person in question. Okay, so I actually wrote some things down because, of course, before I made that video, of course, I did my research. And the thing is, starting, for example, with fashion that was very modern in the 1700s, women used to dress in a way that they used to carry like a pillow. It wasn't technically a pillow, it was like a foam something in their behind to make their butt appear a lot bigger. Now, if we are looking at the physics of a white woman and the physics of a black woman, of course, always under the prescription, under the thought that not every woman is the same. Even different ethnicities have so many shapes, so many skin tones. White isn't white, black isn't black. Other than that, nobody's really black, nobody's really white. I'm speaking from a point that this is common sense. If it isn't to you, please check yourself first before coming for me. That one being said, of course, every woman's physics or every woman's body shape is different, but there are certain features that are attached to certain ethnicities. And of course, black women are known for having beautiful full lips, very sharp facial features. They are known for their jawline, for their nose bones, for the hips of their nose. Is it called hips of the nose? I guess you know what I mean. The sharp eyebrows. They are known for their hips and the hourglass figure that's absolutely trendy now, that is everywhere. Some years back, you will still be bullied if you had a big butt. Now, everybody wants a big butt. And the media have the caucasity to blame this on people like the Kardashians that are literally the human definition of copying black women. It starts not only with the body shape. Is the lip fillers, is the eyebrow lifts. Many of us are getting the face contouring when we are getting injections to make the facial bones sharper that are just not common in our ethnicity. These are things that, of course, there are always exceptions, just like there are black women with small lips, black women with flat butts. Like I said in the beginning, everybody is different. But that notwithstanding, like I said, there are certain features, certain looks that are designed or that are known to be often seen in black women, black people in general. So now, thanks to social media, we have a whole new word for that, which is called blackfishing. That's like, I'm not even going to explain this because I'm not black, obviously, and I'm not in the position of explaining what black people are going through. I'm just speaking from my perspective as a white woman. Blackfishing is exactly what we've been doing since we came to recognize the fact that black women have what we can never achieve.
I wanted to talk about the history of wigs and where they originated from. So the ancient Egyptians created the wig to shield shaved hairless heads from the sun. They also wore the wigs on top of their hair using beeswax and resin to keep the wigs in place. The earliest Egyptian wigs were constructed of human hair, but cheaper substitutes such as palm leaf fibers and wool were more widely used. During this time, wigs were used to denote rank, social class, and religious piety, and were used as protection against the sun while keeping the head free from vermin. Colonizers took note and decided to create what is called the powdered wig. The concept of powdered wigs emerged in France the mid-17th century. King Louis XIII was the man first responsible for the trend. It became popular during this time that men in power wore wigs. They used wigs to cover premature balding and to combat the unfortunate odor and unwanted parasites. The wig wearer would powder their wigs.
Secure that thing back. It's a hairdryer. Oh. Uno y dos. Alright, so I got this new glue. What's the directions? Tiny dots, guys, tiny dots. I've never used this stuff before. It's a little nerve-wracking. You know, I think it's waterproof. She is on and secured. Not really. Some areas needs a little more securation. What? Let's try to take this down and see what she's looking like. Oh my god! Stay! It looks horrible. Maybe I should try like a middle part or something. What the heck is happening here?
So I bought this wig May 11th and it came May 15th, which was, I felt, super fast. I paid $84.99. This is their gray one. They have all these different colors, and this one is the 10 inches. I went ahead and measured it from the crown down, and it's true to length, which I liked. When I first got it, it came with 3 combs in the front. I do feel like the gray is more silver now than when I had first opened it. The package came with a wig cap, and what else did it come with? It came with like a little card too. I really like this wig.
So if I'm honest, I'm a beginner myself. I've not been wearing wigs for very long. I don't wear them every day. I wear them when I go out for drinks, or if someone's having a party I'll put on a wig, but I don't really wear them like every day. And the wig I'm going to be putting on today is this one. This is just like a pink one. It was curly but I straightened it a little bit. It's from Amazon. It's about £30 I think. Get a bit of the gel. And just glue it. Got to be glued blasting freeze spray. I think it's just like a bit of a stronger hairspray, but it was recommended anyway by a few videos I'd watched on wigs before. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit of that there as well. Actually quite easy to put a wig on, and it's saving your hair. You're not dyeing it, you're not having to make any drastic decisions, and you can create so many different looks, and it is just really so easy to do.
For today, I'm going to be doing a kind of like a wig review because I kind of want to change up my hair color. I've been wanting to change up my hair to blonde for like a while now, ever since this whole going blonde trend happened. Actually, like way before that, I've just been wanting to do something completely different to my hair. Okay, so this is the wig, just on without any plucking or anything, and I still haven't cut off the lace. My camera died, so I went to the bathroom and finished straightening my wig, and then I did my makeup. This is what it looks like. I don't know, this is like I keep looking at myself in the mirror and I just look like a completely different person. I can't even look at myself.
So, I wore a lash look like this like a week or two ago, and I had a whole lot of people asking, what lashes are those? And my response was a random pair of lashes from the lash graveyard that I hacked into pieces. A pain in the ass, I know. Today I decided to do a video on how you can hack up your lashes and glue on hunks of lashes on your eyes to get big, crazy lashes.
So you mean to tell me I could have been buying my lashes through Amazon? This is what all these styles look like. Biggest lashes I have ever worn in my life. Okay, so I just put one on. Oh my gosh, I don't even have to look up for y'all to see the length of this lash. These lashes literally go above my eyebrow. Look, I feel it like right. That's so crazy.
Hey everyone, it's Macy here again. Welcome to today's video. We are going to be looking at some Coco lashes. I actually really love Coco lashes, and I think I got into them maybe about a year and a half ago, and they're like I'm a huge fan of fluffy lashes that are really voluminous. I'm really not too much of a fan of natural lashes. So today we're going to be looking at the 4 different lashes: Stella, Queen Bee, I believe Goddess, and Girl About Town. And so these are all like really like
thick lashes and voluminous lashes.
So my opinion when it comes to wigs and black women choosing to wear them or choosing not to wear them, I really think that it just comes down to the fact that the Egyptians were black. We are black women. We should be able to wear our own inventions. Why is it that white women can wear inventions that we made, but we can't wear our own inventions? Black women are no longer the help. We have every right to be creatively expressive. We have every right to be able to change up our look. It's very weird because when I played these other videos by these other women who were trying on wigs, trying on lashes, they were simply doing it for fun. They were simply doing it for creative expression, fashion, or just simply wanting to change up their look without damaging their natural hair. So why is it that a black woman can't do the same? Why is it that the rules always switch up and they don't apply to us in the same way that they apply to other women? And that's the issue that I have. But we all know what this is truly about. It's about self-hatred. Self-hating black men will always compare themselves to white because they are socially conditioned and brainwashed to do so. So I'm not surprised by why they do what they do. I also feel like this is why a lot of black men, not all, but a lot of them, particularly the self-hating black men, tend to have no self-love. They tend to really, really deeply rootedly hate themselves. And it's really sad. And it's sad because they really think that white people made everything. They really think that white people invented everything. They really think white people came here first. And that's what's really, really sad about the entire situation to me. And then they love to inflict that self-hating mentality that they were conditioned to take on and actively put into action, and then they project it onto us as black women. So it's like I can't even take their commentary serious when it comes to black women in beauty because they are so brainwashed and they are so conditioned to believe that everything began and will end with white people. And that's what's really, really sad. So I feel like black women should be able to wear their own inventions. The Egyptians were black. The Egyptians created wigs. Why can't we wear them? We are black people, right? Because the whole objective to their argument is that wigs came from white people and wearing non-kinky textures came from white people, when in reality our ancestors were doing this way before they took over and stole something that we used in order to protect our hair. So once again, history will always repeat itself because we are the Aboriginals, we are black people, and we will pick up on those creative, genetically inherited ideas because it's in our blood, it's in our DNA. So I can't stand it when people come to the conclusion that we didn't create these things, when in reality, most likely it was stolen, it was hijacked, and then it was taken over by the Europeans. So that's all that I have regarding the wig commentary. Let's go ahead and move on with further commentary behind dolls. A lot of us black girls didn't really have black Barbies growing up. Black Barbies was very, very hard to find, and this was during the 90s for me, so I can only imagine the generation before me. It was very hard finding black Barbies, black Barbie dolls. So a lot of us as black women, we didn't grow up seeing black Barbie dolls. However, not all black women wear weaves, wigs, lashes, even colorful hair for self-hatred reasons. It is fashion, it is self-expression, and most importantly, it is fun and it's creative. And it's really weird that as a black woman, in order for us to creatively express ourselves with our look, it has to stem from self-hatred. It can't stem from the fact that we are overcoming oppression. It has to be for self-hatred reasons. But before we get into Barbie's history, I wanted to also highlight a doll experiment that really shapes the mentality of men, and it really shapes the mentality of young girls, young black girls and boys. So let's go ahead and take a look at this doll experiment, and it will give you a little bit of a history about how the black doll was seen.
Which doll is the black doll? And which one is the white doll?
That one.
Which doll is the pretty doll? Which doll is the nice doll? Which doll is the bad doll? Which doll is the nice doll? And which doll is the bad doll? And why is that doll pretty?
Because she's white and he has 2 eyes.
Which doll is the ugly doll? Why is that doll ugly?
Because he's black.
Which doll looks most like you?
Like me?
Yeah, which one looks like you?
And that one.
Okay.
That doll.
So Barbie didn't start becoming more diverse until sales dropped back in 2010. So this caused Barbie, who is owned by Mattel, to become more diverse and inclusive. Before this change, Barbie was known to be white, blonde, and thin.
Celebrating 40 years of fabulousness, here is the 40th anniversary first black Barbie doll. Inside the box, the background is pretty dark. It has like a gold bouquet. On the back of the box, there is a picture of the first black Barbie and our new anniversary edition. Making her debut in 1980, Black Barbie became the first ever black fashion doll to actually have the name Barbie. She wore a stylish red dress and had her hair in a curly afro hairstyle. She sparked a new era of possibility for girls everywhere. To celebrate her ruby anniversary, 40th anniversary first black Barbie doll fittingly wears a flowing red trumpet-style gown with cutaway sleeves inspired by her iconic original outfit. I'm gonna stop and take her out of the box so we can get a better look. She comes with a doll stand and a certificate of authenticity. This is a gold label Barbie with no more than 20,000 worldwide. Out of the box, we can really see that trumpet gown. It has a nice little shimmer. When she's on her doll stand, it just touches the floor. There is a high split on the side. Here are those cutaway sleeves with a nice wide neckline. The fabric gathers a little on the side. It is low in the back, closes with a snap. Her hair is styled in a very beautiful afro puff, giving off vibes of her original look. She has pretty dramatic makeup with gold eyeshadow, red lipstick. She has gold hoop earrings, a gold necklace, a golden clutch, red shoes, and red nail polish. Then, like now, this anniversary doll captures the doll's signature statement: she's black, she's beautiful, she's dynamite.
So not only is Barbie becoming more diverse and universal, so is beauty and fashion.
Barbie has unveiled its newest additions to the fashionista doll line, which showcases diversity and inclusion. The newest additions for the Mattel company include a doll with vitiligo, a doll with no hair, a doll with darker skin tone that uses a prosthetic limb, and a Ken doll with long locks of hair. The fashionista line, which started in 2015, now includes 176 dolls with 9 different body types, 35 skin tones, and over 90 hairstyles. Mattel told Newsy over the past 5 years, the line has evolved to be more reflective of the world girls see around them. Mattel said it worked with a dermatologist to accurately represent vitiligo, a skin condition where certain areas of skin lose pigmentation. It said the doll with no hair can be reflective of current trends, but more importantly could represent a girl who experienced hair loss. And for the Ken doll, it's the first time the doll has strayed from its traditional look, having long rooted hair instead of the mold of a short, clean cut. These latest dolls join those with various looks, styles, body types, and abilities. Last year, Mattel collaborated with a 12-year-old who was born without her left forearm to ensure the doll with the prosthetic limb created an accurate experience. This year's new version showcases a doll with a darker skin tone to create more inclusion.
Offering dolls outside the traditional Barbie mold has proven to be a major success for the company. Last year, 7 of the top 10 selling fashionistas were dolls with more diverse appearances. And the top selling doll for almost every week in 2019 was a curvy black fashionista with an afro hairstyle. Mattel touts the Fashionista collection as the most diverse doll line, showcasing a multi-dimensional view of beauty and fashion. The doll with no hair and the doll with the darker skin tone and a prosthetic leg will be available in June, while the doll with vitiligo and the new Ken doll are already on sale.
So I wanted to give my opinion on this entire topic of conversation. So a lot of self-hating black men are socially conditioned to believe blonde hair is only for white women. So a black couple from South London, England had a baby girl, and it was raising a lot of controversy. And it was because these were two black parents who created a baby who had pale white skin, blonde hair, and blue eyes. This couple's ethnicity is Nigerian Igbo.
Ben and Angela, how do you feel about little Machi?
We feel excited having new baby, and at the same time a bit kind of having nothing much to say. I mean, knowing not what to say from what comes out of the birth.
What do you think, Angela, first time you see Machi?
Well, first time I saw the baby, I'm happy that I have a baby. At the same time, I was surprised to see the blonde hair. Even when I was in my room, where they came to me, some people that saw me there and saw the baby say, it was a strange and a surprise that, did I marry a white? Is my husband a white man? I said, no. How come? I said, I don't know. This is just the way I saw the baby. So.
And you, Ben, when you first saw Machi, what did you think?
Well, it was almost the same, like she was being surprised and at the same time happy to have a new baby, but it was still confusing that we have a blonde, you know, in a complete black family. But I had to ask questions because I never knew actually what it is about, and I'm sure personally that it's my kid.
You're never in doubt.
I'm sure it's my kid, but I don't know why she's blonde.
But you said that they first thought it was for albinism. But
yeah. The nurse thought it was. I mean, she was albino. But when they checked the eyes, they said the eyes are clear. Yeah. That is not albino.
But now that the doctors are saying she's not albino, but what are they telling you now?
So, but the midwife that came today, this morning, she was saying that it might be generation past, past, you know, that maybe from where the child was, you know, originated from, the blonde hair, that kind of.
But so, then in that case, if it's such generations past, does it mean that there were two whites or mixed race? And if there's a mixed race, it won't come blonde. Actually, normally I've not seen that.
Is there any white? Do you know of any white relatives on either side of your family?
I don't know of white originated relative, but I know that my mom is fair in complexion.
Just only the mom.
But she's it's an Igbo from Nigeria.
But she's still black.
She's black.
Yeah, she's black. Just the color.
And have you've seen albinos in Nigeria? And do they look like?
No. This one is different from the real people we call that's albino. The eyes always they bring their eye, and even the head, they shade their head, you know. So they can't even see very well. But they say the eyes of my baby is okay, clear, so it's different from what we judge as albino in our own back home.
And the name Machi, explain.
Machi is the beauty of God.
Yeah, that's as the name implies. That's it. We think it's a thing of beauty, nothing. Yeah. And the name just came looking at her. We didn't just decide that we will call her this before she came out, but we thought that's what her name should be. We just agreed on it. So that's how she...
Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah.
What a lot of self-hating black men fail to realize and understand is that the black woman has what is called the Eve gene. We have the ability to create all hair textures, all skin tones, all hair colors.
So real quick, black women are the only organisms on Earth that possess the mitochondrial DNA that has all of the variations possible for every single kind of different human being on this earth. The African, the albino, the European, the Middle Eastern. When the DNA of a black woman mutates, all other kinds of human beings come about. Go ahead and research this topic. It's called the Eve gene, and it's only found in black women. Sorry, but black women are actually the manifestation of God. Yeah, I said it.
You know, like Malcolm X said, black women are the most disrespected women on the planet. But ironically, in all likelihood, they quite literally birthed all of humanity.
So one thing that I agreed with within his video was the simple fact that he was speaking on ratchet behavior. And he was also speaking on black men who sag with their pants. Now that was something that I could agree with. However, what I couldn't agree with was that that was his excuse for dating white women. Ratchet behavior is a behavior. It's not a race. And in the same way that he is stereotyping his own people, it is the same way that white people stereotype him as a black man, which is very ignorant. I feel like when we as black people stereotype one another, we're projecting what is done to us. So every single time I see a black person stereotype black people as a collective, it's very ignorant because they're projecting the stereotypes that are placed on us, that are forced on us. They tend to project it on other black people. So again, when we as black people stereotype each other, we're basically projecting our trauma that we deal with within society on to each other. This video is an example of why I don't collectively defend black men. I have to know you on a personal level. I have to know you. I have to be around you. I have to feel you out. I have to feel your energy in order for me to defend you, because I don't know if you are for me, if you are an ally. I'm not sure. So I have to get to know you on a personal level. I can't defend black men as a collective because not all black men are good people, just like not all white people are good people, and that is just the reality of the situation. So for me to defend a black man, I have to know him on a personal level. Also, another thing that I want to highlight was that he was using the excuse to basically date white women because he is so whitewashed and brainwashed to believe that anything beauty related comes from a white woman, when in reality it most likely originated from a black woman. And that's the issue that I really found within his whole rant, was the simple fact that he has been so whitewashed and brainwashed. He truly believes that anything that pertains to beauty, anything that is beauty related, somehow it is an imitation of white women, which in fact it's not. Then he went on to say that the real thing doesn't have a bad attitude, which again, he is stereotyping and he is generalizing all black women to behave the same, which in fact is not true. So that is all that I have regarding today's video. I would love your thoughts and opinions down below in my comment section. And if you are new here, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified for when I upload. This is Real with Yoni, and I will see you guys in my next video.